All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Monday Night MMA Hangouts, the Keyboard Warriors Monday Night MMA Hangout. My name is Eddie Law. I am your host for all Keyboard Warriors podcasts. And obviously, not the normal place I'm at normally, right? Usually at home. Pulling some late shift work here at obviously at work. So just chilling and shit. Hopefully, everybody's having a good night. I had a few people ask me about why we did a show, Keyboard Warriors Live, last Monday. And that's because I went out of town. I went out of town for some family stuff, and we I left on Wednesday, right? And I didn't get back till Friday. So it was one of those things, man, where I just, wasn't gonna be able to be here. So anyway, sorry, I'm kind of out of it. I'm not normal. This, how it's like weird when you go do something that you could normally do all the time, but it's like a different setting, a different environment, so it trips you out. The fact that I'm at work right now is tripping me out. So here's the reason why I'm at work. It's because so COVID's a thing. I'm not I wasn't only exposed or anything on the flight or anything. However, I do work with a lot of people that I care about. So, I'm respectful of a lot of people that I work with. So I'm not trying to expose anybody in case I was. So what I do is I come into work after everybody's gone, right? And I came in. I got my mask out. I got my mask out right here, just in case and everything. And I wipe everything down. I'm set. I'm good to go. So, keeping it safe and stuff around here and everything. But have to. 1 second. Have to be safe for people, man. I'm not in the business of getting people sick or anything. That shit is, the fact that some people are still taking this thing super lightly is tripping me out. And no, I could not avoid that trip. It was a family thing, so we had to make it happen. So either way. All right. Sorry, I had to send out a couple more notifications. All right. So again, welcome to the Keyboard Warriors Monday Night MMA Hangout. This is your show. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we talk about. But of course, we always kick it off with some MMA related stuff. A lot of talk still coming around that UFC 257. What do we do with Conor McGregor? What do we do with Tyson Poirier and all sorts of stuff? And a lot of talk going through there. Patricio Pitbull. Talking about how he expects Michael Chandler to beat Dustin Poirier easily. I don't know about that. That's kind of weird. Keeps calling Michael Chandler his son and stuff. That's just trolling, and it's funny. But it's just weird, the whole son thing and everything. And Patricio said that he thinks it bothers Michael Chandler, but that he doesn't like to talk trash, but that Michael Chandler just takes everything personal, and he deserves it, and that he, I guess after, because I know Michael Chandler beat Patricio's brother, and apparently, look, man, Patricio knocked him out. He got revenge, right? But he just keeps it going. What you gonna do? So, Raider, what's up? I choose to work at home today, so some of our other guys could work. Too many people in one area, and we would have had to move to different parts of the stadium, right? And nice to see you there, Raider. Right. So no, I gotta be super careful. Like I said, I wasn't knowingly exposed, although I'm assuming because I was in an airport and on a plane that there's a really good chance I was. So I've been, the whole testing thing's already going on, and I already getting that done. And basically I'm working nights until I get the negative results. So, which I expected to be negative. If it was positive, we have a whole another conversation to fucking go with. And at that point, shit might get a little scary, but we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, it's smart. And I know, with your line of work, there's a lot of people involved. So I'm sure, you guys got to be really, really careful. Chandler gonna die. I'm gonna say that every time he fights. Look, man, I don't think he gets Dustin Poirier next as much as people want to push that fight. I have a feeling that we're gonna get I don't know. I just have a feeling we're gonna get something different. Maybe we might even get a McGregor rematch. Who knows? To me, Dustin Poirier should already be the champ. It shouldn't even be like they shouldn't have to have we shouldn't have to have like a title fight right now to give him the belt. Like he's the champ. To me. I would love to see Dustin Poirier against the Bronx. That would be dope, right? Get Du Bronx in there and have those guys fight it out for the title. Shit, that's not a bad idea. I also don't mind Dustin Poirier's idea of Chandler against Oliveira. I don't know what you do with Dustin then. I know a lot of people were really hating on that Nate Diaz fight, which, I mean, get mad if you want to. It makes some money. You would all watch it. But I understand the whole we didn't deserve it. Look, we're way beyond. I'm not even sitting here hyping up the fight. Okay. Legit. Like, we're years past what's fair, right? Like, can we agree on that? That we're years past it. As soon as the UFC sold, that shit was over. It's about gold belts, right? So every time there's a pay-per-view, there has to be a belt in line. When did that start? When the UFC sold, right? There's always got to be some kind of goal. That's why we started coming up with bullshit ass, interim belts and stuff. So, yeah, it is what it is. It's just something we got to just deal with it when it comes to that. But let me pull up the rankings, the lightweight rankings, see how we got. By the way, you guys watching, throw up whatever topics you got to talk about, any comments, questions, whatever you got. Shoot the shit for about half an hour here. Stay hanging out on a little Monday night. I stopped doing the Monday night once because of Monday Night Football. It was just, there was not that, I mean, yeah, the viewership wasn't huge to begin with, right? But I also didn't want to guys, come on, tune in the middle of the fucking game when I know most of the people that watch the show also watch football. Not all of them, but most of them, let's be honest. I'm broken. What's good? Fair does not exist. Thank you, sir. Speaking of fair, is anybody enjoying the shit out of this GameStop, AMC, Nokia, whatever other stocks are doing? Like sticking it to the man shit that's going on right now. That shit is awesome. It's not going to last. They're going to change the rules on us, and it's going to be impossible to do again. But holy shit, is it entertaining as fuck? Yeah, I got it on a little bit. I mean, why not? See what happens, right? Not the GME. I didn't buy GME. I wish I had, but now I'm not spending $300 on it. Although, it might go up higher, but I'm already not a gambler. And to me, the stock market is such a gamble. I do, I have other stocks that are way safer and all that are going to be, better, but these are the wild ones that I usually don't fuck with. All right, real quick on the lightweights. Obviously, Khabib Nurmagomedov, which Chandler called out, which he was like, beat me if you can. I think it's a Ric Flair thing, but that's also a Chael Sonnen thing. But Ric Flair first, I know. But yeah, dude, he called him out and everything. He's like, Khabib, come back, beat me if you can, which he can, and I think he would. I think Khabib would fuck him up too. But we got Dustin Poirier number 1, obviously. Should be the champion if Khabib's out. Justin Gaethje's number 2. Oliveira's number 3. He should be number 2. Michael Chandler went from not ranked to number 4. A lot of people are upset about that. The purists, whatever. Tony Ferguson's still number 5. Conor McGregor number 6 should be lower, in my opinion. RDA number 7. Hooker 8. Gotta feel bad for that guy because he can't. He's still. I think he's still in quarantine right now. I think he's still in quarantine for another 20 days, right? Isn't that the crazy story with him? And he lost in devastating fashion. Paul Felder, number 9. Diego Ferreira, number 10. Ali Quinta, 11 still, even though he hasn't fought in fucking forever. Kevin Lee, Benil Dariush, Islam Makhachev. Of course, everyone talks Nate Diaz, and not even ranked at lightweight or welterweight. So, and that's just due to inactivity. You know how it is with Nate. But I would love to see Poirier Oliveira for the belt. And then do Gaethje McGregor. Okay, look, here's 2 scenarios. If you do a Dustin Poirier title fight now, to me, it's Poirier Oliveira, Gaethje McGregor. I don't want to give Tony Ferguson Charles Oliveira because obviously they already fought, but just that then there, right? Let that whole thing settle out. Let's say Dustin beats. Hold up. Michael Chandler. You make Michael Chandler wait, in my opinion. If you don't do that, you give Dustin Poirier a few months off. He's immediately in the title fight. Little mini tournament, right? Gaethje McGregor, Chandler Oliveira, Ferguson Hooker, for example. And I would love Oliveira to come out of there to take on Poirier. But at least if Chandler beats Charles Oliveira, I'd be like, oh, okay. All right, it's a little quick, but all right. Yes, sir. Oh, I bought me some AMC. I didn't buy it at 4. I bought it at fuck. I think I bought it at 12. I want to say I bought it at 12. Still high as shit. Like, don't get me wrong. That's why I'm not expecting much from it. Like, I wish I'd have gotten in at 4, right? No, I bought it at 10. So not awful. A lot of people are calling for it to go to 30. If it goes to 30, okay, you got a little bit of change here. You know, it's not bad. You know, I didn't buy like 1,000 shares, mind you. Fuck all that. I bullshit little kid money and shit. Like, with this stuff, it's just for fun. I've seen stories of dudes or people that took out second mortgages in their parents' home and put it all on AMC or put it all on GME, on GameStop and all that. But it's wild. I do love the story though. It's fucking amazing, right? Straight up, like, who else is gonna do this? Who else is doing this right now, right? Like, who else is sticking it to an entity that's been screwing us for forever, right? I mean, they make the rules. These hedge fund guys are psychos, but you know, they're psychos or idiots. I mean, they're assholes or psychos, but not idiots. You know, crazy, not stupid, right? That being said, they got fucked on this one hard. And I don't know. I really need someone to make like a movie on it. Someone just make like someone's got to be writing the movie right now, the script, right? They got to make a movie on this whole thing because I need to know like every detail how we got to this point, right? It would be to me be pretty amazing to make that happen. So, that's fucking wild. So I don't know if you guys have these like Ring cameras. They come with an app. There's the Ring app, whatever, and people can put videos of shit that happened to them and whatnot. And somebody just posted that somebody stole this lady's groceries. Oh my god, they really fucking did. So this lady ordered groceries to her doorstep, and some dude comes up and steals them. That's wild shit. That's pretty. It's not that far from where I live. Goddamn. God, people are ass, man. That's fucked up. I almost want to laugh at it, but I hate that shit. Anyway, they're doing some stuff with silver now. Dude, I heard, and it kind of makes sense to me, right? If you're hedge fund guys, you want to take the attention away from GME and all this shit so people stop fucking with you, right? So you start putting out bullshit in the media about people are buying silver. I legit think that they're using this fucking, you know, this media, the mainstream media, I guess, to, you know, to fuck with this whole thing, right? I think it's possible, and I think they're look, if they're gonna use mainstream media to fuck with things, you know, politically, right? Why wouldn't they do it for this? Like, everyone thinks that it's all about that, it's all about politics and all that shit with mainstream media. It's fucking not. They handle everything, right? And it's wild because we know mainstream media is full of shit. We all, not all of us, but a lot of people still watch it, listen to it. It's wild. You know what I mean? And the thing is this, like, I still don't blame mainstream media for not blame them. I still don't credit them for a whole lot of shit that happens, right? But like, come on, man, we see you motherfuckers. Like, we know you're full of shit. To me, I don't think anyone's buying silver. I mean, they might be because they bought the hype on it, but it's all about hype, man. And so, like, if you go on like these live streams, like the last like 3-4 days, like 3 days, I've been watching these like stock live streams. These dudes like know way more about stocks, about the stock market and all that than I do. So I like to listen to people that know way more than I do. So I put them up while I'm working and whatever. And all these guys are the same thing. They're like, God, don't listen to this silver shit. It's all hype, whatever. Which it might be, might not be, who knows? But that's how you use the media, right? To screw even with that. It's pretty crazy. People don't understand the power of a mainstream media. The power of any media, mind you. Okay, the biggest problem I have with people are like, oh, mainstream media is making you vote for Biden or making you agree with these Democrats and all that shit. It's like, who's mainstream media? Yeah, hype it is, yeah. But who is mainstream media? Fucking everyone that's got a big following, right? So Ben Shapiro, for example, is one guy that likes to say, the mainstream media doesn't want you in the mainstream media. You are mainstream media, dog. You have a big enough following, you're mainstream media. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Alex Jones, same shit. All other ones on the other side that say the same shit, the same thing, right? So we need to understand that, like, just because it's the guy that's on your team doesn't mean they're telling you the truth. It's kind of wild that people think about. I've been in this industry of journalism before, and I've seen the insides of it, and a lot of awesome shit to it, and a lot of stuff that was killed by a bunch of greedy motherfuckers, man. This is kind of how it was, or how it is. So yeah, I guess the fun part is that like, it's almost like a game of cat and mouse, right? It's like, bitch, we see you, but we're not willing to all just turn it off at once. Like, I tell everybody all the time, like, vote with your wallet. Mainstream media's full of shit. Stop watching it. Tell all your friends to stop watching it. Well, they listen to you. No, maybe not. Who knows? But just tell everyone you know, stop watching it. And they do, right? But I don't know, man. It's just crazy. It's such a big machine. It would take something incredible to stop it. It really would. Like, I can't even tell you what it would be that would stop it. It's just, that's how crazy it is, right? Anyway, all right. What else we got? I don't even want to keep talking about that shit. I'm gonna get political. Stop, my friend. God damn it, Becca. They will not. No matter what, Michael. Okay, let me put a caveat to that. Depends on how Dak Prescott looks when he comes back. But no matter what Michael Irvin tells you, and I'm a big fan of Mike Irvin, Canes. But no, sir. I really, really doubt it. How was it that this year is like the Chiefs get a rematch and somehow Tom Brady got there with his new team? Like, it isn't like, it's not like we're getting like prime Tom Brady either. You know what I mean? Now, did they get help from the refs? Absolutely. Say whatever you want. The Rams got screwed, or I'm sorry, the Packers got screwed on quite a bit of fucking calls, but yeah, man, what the fuck? It's so crazy. Who are you guys picking to win this year? I'm leaning Chiefs, but here's the thing. I have friends that are really good big Chiefs fans. I don't know if you guys know Farzan. Jesse's a Rams fan. What's up, Jesse? I see you training, bro. Keep it up. Jesse's a Rams fan. No, but which is why he talks shit, because we're in the same division and the Rams just beat us fucking all the time. And then I got Matt Stafford, so that's awesome. Although they did give up their entire future for him, so good luck. But yeah, like the Chiefs, I have a lot of friends that are Chiefs fans, and I don't mind them until they get really fucking cocky. Then I'm like, oh, I hope Tom fucks you guys hard. Just hard. And I hope you guys lose the Super Bowl on just like a shit call. Not even like a up in the air, who knows call. Like, I want them to lose on a shit call. Otis was good. Yep, Rams. But yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy. So Otis, any MMA headlines you've read or any topics you want to talk about, man, let me know. This is your guys' show. Whatever you guys want to talk about, hit me up. Let me know. We'll talk about it. But yeah, let's see. You know, one thing on the GameStop thing is a lot of people made a lot of money off of it, right? But if everybody sells at the same time, isn't that price gonna like plummet? You know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't like, yeah, like only some people will make a ton of money out of it, right? Somebody would have to lose that money. I don't know. So I would think that people would fucking like, somebody probably already sold their shit, and good for them, man. I don't give a fuck. Brady with 2 weeks, come on fire. Brady with 2 weeks preparation, healing. That guy takes it. Look, LeBron James spends over $1 million on his body every year. You don't think Brady does it too? So, Dodge or Dogecoin? I think I threw like $20 in the Dogecoin. Look, for anyone who doesn't know, Doge started off as a fucking joke. It literally was just a joke. And now it's like picking up a little bit of steam. It got to like 10 cents at some point. Now it's back down to like a half cent, some shit like that. I don't know. I'll put like $20 in there just to see what happens. Like, it really is. It's more fun than gambling in Vegas because you don't lose as fast. Not well. I'm a little beat up. I just got back from Chicago, and so I'm back to it. But the problem is I ate like a fucking asshole. I was out. When you eat your emotions and shit, that's kind of how it goes. But I am there you go, 8 cents. But I am back to it, and so I ran 6 miles yesterday. The bike stuff, I haven't been able to ride outside very much, but my bike's a little fucked up. I just realized it's fucked up. So luckily I rented one for our triathlon, dude. So yeah. You need help on what? But yeah. What do you think of that Casey Kenny statement? Oh, so yeah. All right. Let me make sure I know what the fuck I'm talking about here for a minute. Because I know, for those that don't know, so Casey Kenny was on someone's podcast or his podcast or something. Let me make sure I pull up all the actual facts. All right, let's see, who am I picking? SB Nation. Let's pick SB Nation. Why not? All right, so they I don't know whose podcast it is, but it's Casey Kenny, Sean O'Malley. Talking about, he had his baby in his arm or something like that, and talking about he wanted to do heroin while he had his baby in his arms or some weird shit. But all right, so it was Casey Kenny, forgot the fella on the blue that was in the podcast, and then O'Malley, and they ask Casey Kenny, Welch, it was Welch, right? Welch asked Casey Kenny, says, "Would you smash Megan Anderson or no, Casey?" And Casey Kenny says, "Probably not, man. She's not too well. I mean, if it came down to it, and it was like 5 a.m., 4 a.m., she's a 5 a.m.er or 4 a.m.er." Everyone just starts laughing. Just us two hanging out, like, fuck it, let's do it. And Welch goes, "She's piggybacking you to her room," because, Welch is Casey's, I think, is a bantamweight. And Kenny's like, "Yeah, like, fuck it." So, Megan got really upset. And so she retweeted the video saying, "I guess MMA is a line of work where you can publicly talk about what." Let me put the shit up on the fucking screen so you guys can see it. Let me see here. Here it is. All right. So, "I guess MMA is a line of work where you can publicly talk about whether you'd have sex with a coworker in an utterly degrading way and face zero consequences. Disgusting behavior, and it's unfortunate that he'd be fighting on my card in March." So it turns out Kenny issued an apology to her on Twitter. Like, "I'm sorry this upset you. I'll be more careful with my words. I was just answering a question and thought it was all joke and matter. I see I was wrong, and I'm sorry. Best of luck with training camp and your fight." So right off the bat, the apology doesn't sound like an apology. It sounds like a, "Hey guys, look at me. I'm apologizing. I'm apologizing." Now, a lot of people talk about, a lot of people talk about how, it's weird, like, because I know people, like, I talk to a lot of MMA people, like, people that have podcasts, the insiders, shit like that, and they texted me about it, because they probably figured I would talk about it at some point, and they were just like, "Dude, he shouldn't have apologized." I understand that, right? Like, why take it back? It was obviously clearly a joke. Why be so sensitive? That being said, when you're talking about, I wouldn't bone her unless it was like a 5 a.m. thing, 4 a.m. thing. Now, 5 a.m., 4 a.m. means you probably tanked as fuck, right? Like the last chick at the bar, you just want to bone something, so you just take her home, right? She's gonna feel some type of way about that. So I'm not at all surprised she got upset. Now, for everyone else to jump on top of it and try to cancel, I guess, Casey Kenny, that don't make any sense. But I understand her getting upset. Well, what do you think about it, Unbroken? God, what do you guys think about it? Shit, I'm confused. Like, it's different when you have when you have like daughters and stuff like that, right? You start thinking about like, this motherfucker, like, it's fucking, it's just weird. Like, that whole thing will change it, man, for real. Let me see. You need help. 6 miles is a long ass run. 6 miles is not that bad, dude. I used to run 10 miles on Sundays and Saturday and Sunday mornings. And then I fucking pulled a groin muscle. So I stopped a long time ago. So I did 6 months the other day and my legs are fucked up. So I'm more just cutting weight, dude. I'm back up to 204. I was at 202 before I left. I got back up to 204 with deep dish pizza, which apparently people hate, or some people hate. They were shit talking on Twitter. I just said, dude, Chicago deep dish pizza is fire. And everyone's like, bullshit, it's not pizza. I'm like, oh my God, why are you so sensitive? Anyway, it's like fucking talking about Megan Anderson, except in pizza. But they yeah, they got all pissy about it. But I gained like 2 pounds. So I gotta get back on my shit. But yeah, dude, it's the running's gonna be fine. It's gotta condition it. The bike is just a bike. I have a bike that I turned into a stationary bike. It's not gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be harder. But as I get closer to May, which I should start probably like this month, I start doing bike and run on the same training session just to start conditioning my body. So training without the pool is hard. I try. There is a pool nearby, but it's closed. I have a pool in my house, but it's busted up, so I had to drain it. And I have to do resurfacing and everything, so that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna wing it and hope I don't drown. But yeah, I mean, everything will be all right. Megan is no 4 a.m. girl. Yo, you think he's right about? Oh, damn, bro, that's fucked up. I mean, whatever, dude. It's an opinion thing, right? But what I don't like is people retweeted the video or the apology with I forgot who it was. It was something like they retweeted the apology with like when she gets mad at you, but she puts out pictures like this, and it's like Megan Anderson and like bathing suits and shit like that. Like I saw that and I was like, so what? She did that. Like that makes her an open target for this shit. Then like, I mean, I guess you just understand that you're putting your character out there to be judged too. Don't be judging people like that shit and expect to just be like, oh, but which is my opinion, bro. Like, nah, dude. Like, you can say what you want. Doesn't mean that people aren't gonna come out and call you an asshole. It's a weird situation. But anyway, all right. Let's see. Just gonna make sure we're still good. I just heard a noise in my ear and I have no fucking clue what that means. Let's see. Oh, we're good. All right. So to make sure that we're good. Not because of Anderson's looks, but her personality is pretty shitty. See, that's different. That is different. You can be like, her personality sucks. And to me, that's different. You're not talking about her looks. You're not calling her a troll or a man or anything crazy. You just kind of saying someone sucks. You know what I mean? I mean, all of us knew a hot chick in high school that fucking had a shit personality. You still wanted to bone him, right? But yeah, I'm just messing. But no, they had shitty personalities and shit. It happens, man. Like if he said that, like I wouldn't do it. She's kind of a shit. I think she's a shit person. That's honestly perfectly okay to say, right? We talked about like I would like something so intimate as like having sex with them, like. That's where like it gets a little touchy. I don't know. Would it bother me? No. Like if I was Megan and he said that, I'd be like, she should have said something like, no one was trying to fuck you. You're a never AMer. You're a lead on and then leave somewhere in the dirt. Like she should have thought of something a little wittier to say, just to like, own him on it. But like I said, I understand her getting upset. I'm not against her. And I'm not mad at her for getting mad. You know what I mean? Anyway. Okay. I heard maybe just push-ups and bench to get strength in arms. So I had thought about this too. I am doing a lot of bench and I'm also doing a lot of pull-ups, right? Because you do pull-ups, you work the lats back here. You can be doing a lot of this shit when we're swimming. So you work this whole area and just strengthen it out. It's still not going to be the same thing. We're still going to get fucked up swimming. Like, I feel like you and I are going to get done with the swim and we're going to need a minute. We'll need a minute, obviously, to get our gear together and get on the bike and everything. But I think we're gonna need a minute to recover from the ass whooping we're about to take on this fucking on this swim. Because I think people don't think swim's hard. Swim's a motherfucker. So I think we're gonna need a minute after that thing, and then we'll go from there. It'll be interesting. I'm not worried about the bike really. I'm gonna pace it on the bike and see how my legs feel for the run. Like I think it's gonna take me a long ass time, and I'm okay with it because it's my first one. I think on my next one, then I'm gonna get a little competitive with myself and try to like aim for a time, right? We'll see. I'm excited for it. Hopefully, I don't get shut down, but with all the vaccines and shit, I'm sure we'll be all right. I really don't think Overeem has a chance this weekend. Let's talk about it, my friend. UFC. Let's see what we got here. Google is like hit or miss on giving you the right cards. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay. Let's pull up this weekend's card. Michael Johnson's on the card. Okay. All right. Here we go. Got a few minutes left on the show, so we'll do this. How about that? This weekend, ladies and gentlemen, Overeem against Volkov, Alexander Volkov. First fight of the night, as long as it hasn't been canceled yet. Ode Osborne taking on Dennis Bondar. Then Choi Sang-woo against Yusuf Salal. Molly McCann, the Brit, coming back, taking on Lara Procopio. McCann just lost a fight not so long ago, and she was super upset. She usually bounces back from these fights, like to the point where she's not gonna not fuck anybody up like knock out like Valerie style or anything, but she puts up like really good performances. Kyle Rosa taking on Jocelyn Edwards. Julio Arce taking on Julio. I was watching something on Julio on Julio Jones. I could call him Julio for some reason. Julio Arce taking on Timur Valiev. That's a solid prelim fight right there. Mike Rodriguez taking on Danilo Marquez, and then the main prelim, Michael Johnson against Clay Guida. I don't see any reason why Clay would win. Honestly, I like Clay, right? He's cool, but I think Michael Johnson's got height, he's got length, I think he can stop the takedowns and all that. So I think we're gonna see like the end of Mr. Guida. Although I wouldn't mind seeing him get one big ass win and then bailing. But he's also not getting like savagely knocked out recently. I don't think so. All right. Main card kicking off at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Or sorry, Mountain Standard. That's 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. First fight of the night. Carlos Diego Ferreira, bad motherfucker, taking on Beneil Dariush, who we haven't seen in a minute. So that's dope. Andrew Ewell is out of his fight this weekend. I haven't seen. I don't know if you guys have the reason. I haven't seen the reason lately. So let me see if I can find a reason. Hang on. Usually I count on like somebody like BJPen.com to hear like a rumor and then run with it, but I don't see it anywhere. Andrew Ewell receives warning from USADA after testing positive for Ostarine. Is that what it is? Huh. Sherdog ran with it 2 weeks ago. Andre Ewell receives USADA warning from USADA after testing positive for Ostarine. That was this year? Yeah, it's January 20, 2021. So a couple weeks ago. That might be part of the reason. Again, I haven't seen anything. Maybe we should check his Twitter. Andre Ewell. Let's see if he put out a statement. Oh shit. Okay, let me put this up for you guys. Hang on. Because this is different. This has nothing to do with the USADA. Here it is. All right. I want to apologize. This is from an hour ago almost. Andre Ewell's Twitter. I want to apologize to the fans. If you haven't heard, I got pulled from this Saturday due to a false positive COVID test. Granted that I sent in 2 tests that showed I was negative for COVID. I was placed on a 10-day hold. Doctor's orders. So, according to Andre, it was a fake positive, false positive, and he's provided 2 negative tests. The UFC's not gonna listen to that because fuck that. They're not taking any chances. Look, the NBA did it right. They made a bubble and everyone stayed safe and everything. To me, the UFC's right behind them, number 2 of taking care of the fighters as far as keeping them healthy and safe. Like, they're not fucking around. The bubble, other than that crazy fucking story with Ottoman and this homeboy that fucking like climbed up the side of a hotel and all that crazy shit. Other than that, they've done really well to keep their fighters safe, right? And in Vegas, it's just to me, it's not as good as Fight Island, but still pretty good at keeping the people safe there. So they are not taking any chances. So if Andre Ewell, I mean, if he has false negatives, man, and he comes in and gets everyone sick, there goes the whole works. everything goes up, right? So it's I don't blame the UFC for doing that, and I feel bad for Andre, but it is what it is, man. And it's not his fault that it was a false positive. If it really is, it's just a shit fucking. It's just shit luck, dude. And I really hope Dana White helps him out with some money or something, like, especially if it really is a false positive. But that fucking sucks, dude. Pull this back up for you guys real quick. So that fight's canceled. Cody Staman's supposedly going to stay on the fight, or to try to keep him on the card, but Andre's out. I just don't have faith that he has a championship running him. You're talking about Overeem. I don't think so either. I think his window closed when Overeem ended, and then he got knocked the holy hell out by Francis Ngannou. Once Francis Ngannou got into in the heavyweight division, it was over. I think Volkov gets a finish, Mr. Beckham. There you go. It's possible. Jesse says, the bike I got it down. I think I have all my gear, and I switched my pedal to clip-ins, and I feel like it has been a game changer. I'm going to have to look into clip-ins, but I want to say I rented those too, but I'm not 100% sure. I did 12 miles today in under an hour, so I think I could push a bit harder and get the 26 miles done in under 2 hours. There you go. I'm still dealing with a couple. I actually have a couple, like, muscle injuries in my legs, so yeah, you're gonna beat me on that shit, bro. Like, I might catch you on the run maybe, but I don't know about the bike. We'll see. But I do need to get on the road with that bike. I'm gonna try and fix my bike and get on it. You tested positive for corona, that's right. Stamen versus Askar. Pull that up. Was he on the card already? I don't see anything. Let me see if I can find something on Twitter for it. Oh no, there it is. According to our very own Marcel Dorf, Andre was out. Cody Stamen will now face Askar at UFC event at a UFC event on February 6th this weekend, right? Okay. Who Askar is he has a private Twitter. He's like, fuck that. I have some bullshit on here. Some asshole's gonna find it and cancel me, and I'm gonna lose this fight. All right, fair enough. They should make a 4-minute jiu-jitsu round part of the triathlon. That would be so fucking dope. That would be so dope. Oh, I would be so in for that, dude. I'll be honest with you, I haven't trained in months due to COVID. But I'm actually gonna start up next week. Like, I'm doing this, like, kind of like, I guess, like a semi-quarantine due to these flights to Chicago and from Chicago and all that, waiting for my negative test and everything. I'm not, don't get it twisted. It's just the only place I'm going is work because I can't miss it, and I'm going at night. Literally, it's almost 8 o'clock here in Phoenix. Actually, it's like 7 o'clock in Phoenix. And and I'm at work, right? I'm gonna take a little bit of time to do this shit. I'm gonna get back to it, but nobody's here. I wipe everything down. I clean everything up as safe and clean as possible. But, like, other than that, I don't go anywhere. I built a gym in my garage, so I'm good. But as soon as this week is up, next Monday, I'm back at 6 a.m. jiu-jitsu. Hell yeah. I miss it, dude. I haven't trained forever, and I'm finally gonna get back to it. Yeah, Askar just got called up. Fair enough. All right. Let's see what else we got here. All right. Next fight up after that, Alexander Pantoja, taking on Mano Cape. Marion Renault still doing it, taking on Macy Chiasson. This is going to be a good fight. Corey Sandhagen against Frankie Edgar. That's a dope fight. And a lot of people are bitching it's not in the main event. Should be main event on its own, but I'm glad it's on this one. And, of course, main event, Alistair Overeem against Alexander Volkov. I think Overeem's going to make this one ugly as he can. Try to clinch, dirty box, get on the cage, beat up the body. I don't think he wants to stay at Volkov's range. Volkov's taller by, like, let's see, 6 inches. The reach is not there. It's not different, but he's got height. Volkov probably should win, but I think Overeem's going to grind this one out. And I don't know if Volkov will knock him out, but I don't know. I have to break it down and talk about it again on Wednesday with Fred. Yeah, back here. I'll be here. All right. Let's see what else we got. So that's it. That's the main event. Let's see what the next couple events are. After that, UFC 258, Kamaru Usman, Gilbert Burns, Macy Barber, Alexa Grasso, Calvin Gastelum, Ian Heinisch, Pedro Munoz against Jimmy Rivera. As of right now, is what that card looks like on fucking Google. So I'm probably missing a bunch of fights. Then Curtis Blades, Derek Lewis. And then this fucking baller ass card, Jan Blachowicz against Israel Adesanya. This is gonna happen actually at the Apex. They just announced that so long ago. Amanda Nunes against Megan Anderson. You know, Peter Yan against Aljamain Sterling. Sean Brady against Jake Matthews. Kennedy, wow, your last name, bro. Against Carlos Ulberg. Rogerio Bontorin against Kai Kara France, who did not want to fight. I always say this shit. I don't know why. Little brother Pettis. And then, do you guys see that video of Hamzat Chimaev fucking tearing up a heavy bag? Guy's a fucking psycho. That being said, it's not like it was like a brand new bag, probably anyway. All right, let's check out the headlines before I get out of here, folks. I'm gonna call it a night. Let's see. I don't say anything. Apparently, Kamaru Usman wants to fight Masvidal again. Why do you want to rematch a guy you already beat the shit out of? Charles Oliveira turned down non-title fight against Michael Chandler at UFC 258. There goes that. They gotta do Jim Lever against Bobby Green. That's okay. Jessica Pene's back, taking off Hannah Goldie at UFC 260. Didn't Jessica Penne do like an OnlyFans? Did that actually work out? Let's see. That's kind of it. All right, guys. I know they got bare knuckle boxing. Let me see if I can find that card. Bare knuckle championship. I think it's this weekend, right? The Paige Van Zandt card. Buy tickets now. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, it's this weekend. All right, let's see if I can find the card. All right, well, I mean the main event, Van Zandt against Hart. Lieben and Henry is on here. Lieben's gonna fight. Okay, I might actually find a way to watch this. Let's see what the tickets are like. They're actually having fans. Okay. Jenkins Arena, wherever the fuck that is. Live on pay-per-view. Where do you buy it? I'm not gonna buy it. I'm just wondering. Okay. Does anyone think that Paige Van Zandt has a chance to win this fight? Like, a lot of people are just not giving her a chance. See, Britton Hart. Because, like, you know, look, you got to give Paige Van Zandt credit. That chick is tough as fuck. I think everyone just sees her she's like a pretty girl, and they think she's not going to be able to hack it. Meanwhile, Britton Hart is not a bad-looking lady, so I don't understand why they don't say it about her. God damn, that bare knuckle shit will fuck your face up, bro. Beck Rollins is still fighting, I think. She needs to just stop. Anyway. A lot of people were joking around that if Paige Van Zandt or when Paige Van Zandt loses this fight, that she'll fucking just make an OnlyFans. Well, hopefully, like, she don't need that shit. I'm sure she's got plenty of money from all the other shit. There's no need for her to do that. Hey, you guys got the Super Bowl, man. My brother Daniel in the chat. Yeah, dude, good luck. I'm not rooting for anybody. I am hoping for the most amount of chaos and then like a last second win by somebody would be dope. I'm just hoping for a really good game. If you guys could take double L's, it'd be dope. Penny she did, but she doesn't show much. What did you think OnlyFans was? When you guys did what's his name? Fuck, you guys know exactly who I'm thinking. He won the Ultimate Fighter Season 2. Not Clay Guida. Son of a fucking bitch. Sanchez. Did Sanchez make one? No, she should just do OnlyFans. Talking about, yeah. Hey, take care, man. Take care, Beckham. Have a good night, man. Beck Rollins shows a lot in OnlyFans. Well, you know. Do what you got to do. All right. All right, guys, got to do it for me tonight. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. Shout out to everyone that tuned in. My brother Dan. I know, Daniel, you just showed up, but I got to go. Daniel, Mr. Beckham, Unbroken, my brother Jesse. Keep on training, bro. I'm going to have to look in those clippings, make sure I got those. Otis. Appreciate you, brother. Who else we got on here? Everyone too. Raider was here earlier. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. I know this is a super late last second fucking show and everything. I'll be back on Wednesday night with Fred. Keyboard Warriors Live. We'll talk about this weekend's card and all that and any other bullshit that comes up. So you guys have a wonderful night. Appreciate the hell out of all you guys tuning in. Make sure you follow all the social medias. For 1-1083 for Jesse, Kirby and Score MMA for Fred. I'm at Elo32, and all our shows are at KeyboardWarriorsMMA.com. This will be up on audio tomorrow, hopefully. And and of course, RipTheWarriors.com and SparksPros.com. You guys are dope as fuck. I will catch you guys in the next one. As always. Yeah, dude. Hey, by the way, good shit that you're still training, dude. Keep that shit up. We'll talk about that later. But anyway, as always, good night. Good night, Wilshire.